So you've just landed your first job, but how do you manage your money? Hi, I'm Jess Irvine, CommBank's Personal Finance Expert, and here are 5 steps to sort out your finances in your first job. Step 1. If you haven't already, now's the time to open a bank account into which you can receive your pay. You have broadly 2 choices, a transaction or savings account. Some online savings accounts reward you with higher interest rates if you make regular payments, such as your regular pay, and meet various other conditions. Always check the fees you may incur on accounts, which may include monthly fees. Step 2. You need to nominate your chosen superannuation fund. For most employees, employers are obliged by law to take a portion of your pay and deposit it straight into a special fund called a super fund. The intent is to help you save for a comfortable retirement. Your employer may offer you a default choice of fund, but it's well worth taking some time to make sure your super money is invested in a high-performing fund with competitive fees. When you're young, you have greater flexibility to choose a growth or high-growth investment option, as you'll have more time to ride out the ups and downs of investment markets. Step 3. Learn how to read your payslip. Be sure to carefully check over your first few payslips to make sure you're being paid what you were promised. This can include any overtime or super amounts. Your payslips will likely show a gross income amount, which is your total income before tax to the government is deducted. Most employers will withhold a pay-as-you-go tax amount to roughly cover the tax you'll owe to the Australian Tax Office that financial year. You'll also need to fill out a form to apply for a tax file number and file a tax return to the Tax Office at the end of each financial year, which run from 1 July to 30 June, to see if you have any extra tax to pay or if you're entitled to a refund. Be sure to keep any receipts for expenses you incur as part of your work, as submitting them at tax time can reduce the amount of tax you pay. Step 4. Automate some savings. It's a good idea to learn the discipline of regularly spending less than you earn and saving the rest. Try to find an amount, a certain dollar amount or percentage of your pay that you're happy to set aside regularly from each pay packet to save for longer term goals like buying a car or a first home. Then set up an auto payment so you don't forget it. Step 5. Learn the confidence to negotiate your pay. Over time, even small differences in your starting salary can make a big difference in your wealth accumulation. So start to keep a list of your achievements and skills at work and ask for greater responsibilities. As you start to build up your portfolio, you can present a case to be remunerated accordingly. It can seem scary to talk about money, but just remember your worth and put your best foot forward. If you don't have much luck, you can ask your employer to explain to you how the remuneration process works at your company and what you would need to do to move to the next level. To continue your financial fitness journey, search CommBank Financial Fitness.